All right. What's up, tycoons? What is up, traders? Super excited for today's video. We are going to be breaking down the SLP token. All right. We're looking at the daily chart. We're going to break down a few things to learn that will really help your trading game out. Okay. Specifically, they're going to be the three main fib retracement levels. We're going to go over the MACD, look at some MACD sell signals, some MACD buy signals, and then we're also going to learn the relative strength index that measures the relative strength of a token at its given price. And sometimes you can find a term known as bullish divergence, which indicates you may see some bullish activity in the future. We're going to break all of those down, show you how them played out, and then really break down the recent price action that we're looking at right now and see if there's any signals to indicate whether we have upside potential or whether we have downside potential. So make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And don't forget, I do viewer requests every week. So if you want to see your token in the next video, comment down below. This one is, in fact, a viewer request. So as noted, just banging out these viewer requests. Okay. So what we're doing here using our fib tool is we're taking our swing high and connecting it down to our swing low right over here. Okay. So that's going to be this tool on TradingView. And what it's going to do is you're going to see, are we going to retrace and continue the trend, which we did last time, right? Or are we going to come down and break through these levels and start a possible reversal? Now, the three main retracement levels you look at is the 61.8, the 50%, and the 38.2. Reason being is that these are the three most common retracement levels. And given that it's a mathematical formula, most of the time when you see a retracement, it's going to automatically be drawn. The numbers are going to automatically be drawn to these three levels in particular, right? And once you see a break through these levels, then you have, again, the possibility of a reversal. But most times you're going to come down, and just like we did here, you're going to retrace, which is a healthy retracement off of the sharp move downwards, and then continue the trend downwards. Okay. Now it works to the upside as well, but this token, like many tokens, have been in a downtrend just due to the crypto winter. Now, another thing we look at is the MACD. So a MACD sell signal is going to be when the blue line crosses below this orange line here, and it's an indicator that you may see some bearish activity. It's a good time to generally what you want to do is protect the trade if you're already in a trade and in profits, or maybe you're not in profits yet, but you don't have a stop loss on. You definitely want to throw a stop loss on when you see this, and you may even want to take some short positions, right? Now, none of this is financial advice. This is all just data. I'm just breaking down the data on the chart for you guys and very unbiased. Okay, so if we take a look at the move right here when we got our sell signal, we can see we dropped about 28%, and we really dropped about over 50%, about 55% based off of that MACD sell signal. Now, sometimes you do get a buy signal, okay, and that's going to be the blue line crossing above the orange line. And if we take a look here, we got our MACD buy signal right about here. There's a quick pop shortly afterwards, about 25%, but ultimately it ended up rallying about 34%, right? Now, these aren't crazy numbers. This isn't a 300% play or a 500% play, but what these tools do is they teach you how to be consistent, right? The more tools, the more weapons you have on your belt and in your arsenal, the better you are going to be prepared for the battle that is trading and investing, right? And so once you start to learn these tools and have these weapons at your disposal, you can then combine them to give yourself a better advantage, right? And so what I mean by combining them is not only did we get a MACD buy signal right here, but we also had a slight bullish divergence building into that point, okay? Now, a bullish divergence is going to be when the relative strength is going up, right? So it means that the token's strength is increasing, but the price of the token is not increasing, right? So if you look here, we have a low, and we're basically in a slight downtrend at this point, right? So we're barely heading lower, right? But we're actually creeping upwards on the relative strength index, okay? So that's an indicator you may see some bullish activity in the future. And sure enough, not only did we get the MACD buy signal, we had that bullish divergence. And again, that was a nice 30-something% trade. Okay, you get 30% trades, that's 150%. There's, generally 5 trading days in a week, but with crypto, you can trade 24/7. But let's just say you're taking the weekends off, right? And 5 days, you have $100 account, you have $1,000 account, you get 30% 5 times in that time period. Things will add up, right? And it's all about consistency. So another way to be consistent is to really just monitor these, right? So once we come up here and we get that, look at what we end up getting on the after the candlestick afterwards, right? So we have that nice 30% rally that we saw the signals for to possibly get in and take that trade. And then we got a nice sell signal right over here. Okay. And we take a look again, sharp drop off of the sell signal, about 45% right there. What I'm seeing right now, okay, at the current price levels is that we did get a little bit of a buy signal, right? So we had the blue line cross above right here, all right, and we've started to go up and creep upwards. We also have a slight bullish divergence again, right? So notice how we have these equal lows here, right? And we're basically just remaining flat in that range, but the relative strength index is creeping up, okay? So these aren't perfect bullish divergences and they aren't super strong, so that's why it says slight bullish divergence right here. So we have a slight bullish divergence with a MACD buy signal, and we're really just, consolidating in this zone right here. If you see, we're kind of just forming this triangle pattern right here. It does kind of look like you could say a bear flag, okay, or a bear pennant, right? We have our flag pole down right here. We have our trend lines right over here as well. So boom, here's our trend line right here. And then here is our trend line right here to the top. I don't know why it's not drawing. There we go. So, you could say that this is bearish, right? And that this is a bearish pattern, but we have two bullish indicators that may, be what we really need to break out of this, okay, and head up to our main retracement levels. Now, if we come down and then get rejected at these three levels, the 61.8, the 50%, or the 38.2, then all we got really was a healthy retracement. And most likely we're going to continue the downtrend and either retest these lows or break through those lows and create new lows. All right. So right now, we just need to see if this bullish divergence can carry us up to the retracement levels. If we are able to come up and hold the retracement levels and break through them, okay, then we have the possibility of a reversal, right? There's three stages to a reversal. You have your downtrend, you have your consolidation period, which we're having right now, and then you have the reversal and the uptrend. So we're seeing that there's a couple signals that we may get some bullish activity in the future. Nothing's guaranteed, but we also know that we need to be very cautious of these three levels right here, and we know that if we get a sharp rejection in these levels, that most likely we're going to continue the downtrend as we have in the past over here, as I showed you guys. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Don't forget, I do viewer requests every single week. So if you enjoyed this video, you learned something new, and you would like to see your token broken down in a similar style, just comment down below. I'll be happy to get to it. And if you made it this far, you're probably going to enjoy one of these next videos as well.